Hey up everyone, it's the Yorkshire Panda. Welcome back to Technopolis Skyblock, and I am wearing a Dalek. So, have unlocked a few more hats throughout the course of just building and doing stuff. And I'm a Doctor Who fan, so I had to go for the Dalek, which is why we've got this silly little dome on his head. But yeah, I've got a little bit of showing off to do before we get into the meat of things. So, this is no longer our little power area, it is our storage area, complete with storage drawers for all the metals, for blocks, for resources. I have just got this here for the time being, because I haven't sorted out chests which are going to go up here for everything that's in these. But I will come to that eventually. We have got this area, which is where our automation is going to go. So automating the basic technium, advanced technium, and so on as this goes onwards. We've got our new ore resource fields, which so far has just got the coal in it. Which, it looks a little weird hovering in the air. But the reason being is these, once they're upgraded, have a 5x5 wide base up to the 3x3 top. So I will probably put something around here eventually once we get it upgraded. But for now, it sits there like that. I have built this entire platform underneath as well to house the bottom part of the resources. I just need to move these over to here. Get them all connected with pipes to some storage chests like this. I'm going to have the pipes running down the centre here, and there is room for all of these to have power going into the top, because as you get to the higher tiers, they do need power. So we can stick cables on the top of each of these going on, with probably windmills powering them, at least to start with. When we get up to the higher tiers, we'll need more power, but at that point, we should hopefully have access to power by then, and not be a worry. Our trader is here, in his own little cubbyhole, with his tech books. I am going to move the seared tank to here, and I'm going to have the lava generator here, but we need a few more bits before we can get that done. I realised on stream that I got gold from some golden apples in a gold block after going to some of these nether portals in that pyramid. So I made some nugget casts and a chest here which I hooked up via a pipe to our main storage system. So when I was to go and say get a load of iron, now I could run it all through the pulverizers, which, thanks to the two windmills here, are all powered up nicely. Or I could just throw the raw material into the super smelter. But the main thing is, I just dump everything in there. When this is all smelted up, it will pour out into these ingot casts. Which means when I come to making alloys, like if I was to just now go into here, grab some nickel, and throw that into here, it doesn't matter if it's half a block or 3 nuggets instead of a full ingot. This will quite happily alloy up and pour out everything that's in the smeltery, not just everything, and leave a half block in one of the drains. So yeah, just makes things a lot easier, a lot simpler. I think putting 3 of those in would have got me 64 ingots anyway, so this might be perfect. Yeah. But that is nice. Because of these fast furnaces, they do keep up with all the nuggets coming in, and I actually produce nuggets faster than this can pull them out. But it pulls them out, puts them into the controller, which I've got here. And if we were to look at iron, there we go. So I can just start throwing things into the smeltery, getting things smelted up, getting a lot more ore going. Everything's good. So we have got our machine wall, which, like I say, I've got these two lovely windmills powering everything. Which is quite lovely, actually. We've got our big coke oven here, and a little setup. Ignis extruder makes cobblestone, which gets hoppered into the recycler, which gets turned into scrap, which gets turned into stuff. Now, that produces cobble faster than that can recycle, so that's why we've got a load of backlog. But that's kind of the idea. Because if we can keep the backlog when it's full, I can pull a chunk out and go down to the drawers there. We've got our solar panels up here as well for a little bit of extra production. Our combiner, our fluid crafter, has got a pipe connected to the coke oven, so we can automatically fill that up. And our 3 generators also connected to the pipe, so we've got extra power production there. All in all, that's pretty much everything that was done on the stream. Just an awful lot of building, moving places, getting things set up so that we're all fine for the next stage of the build. And I'm going to set this coke oven off for a little bit longer. Actually, let's do this by the block, shall we? Just to get it done a bit quicker. How many have I got? Coal? Plenty. I've already got coal. Oh, I've already got coal blocks. Oh, in that case, let's put you back. Put you into the coke oven. Get some creosote on the go. Let's get some food in me. There you go. Oh, and the one last place, we have got a farm. So at the minute, I've only got this stuff on. Mainly because I need the hemp to make sails so that I can increase the power output of these windmills. But it's also good for making string. And we can make hemp rope, which we can use a skyhook to quickly traverse the place, which I want to get set up because the skyhooks are fun. For now, let's throw everything down in here. Apart from that, because you've got in there, and the dirt goes back here. Right, so let's get on with the next job, which is a metal press. I want to get that built today, so that and also so I can get these built. I can start making gears because I'm upgrading things. So we need heavy engineering blocks, which require constantan, invar, and a steel block. We need redstone blocks, which require iron, copper, and redstone. And steel rods, which require, well, steel. And they will need to be made into scaffolding, which is just steel and steel. So, let's get out all the stuff that we need. Now, I did make a load of constantan. Let's grab some of that. We're going to need a couple of blocks. We might as well get a stack of steel. We needed iron. We needed copper. We needed redstone, which we've got loads of. So, steel rods. Let's get a couple of these. Oh, do you know what? I took out bronze instead of copper. There we go. Let's get a redstone block, which comes in 4s. We'll get an engineering block, which needs invar. Heavy engineering block. And we'll make the steel scaffolding, which crafts us 6. All good so far. We do need some cobblestone and some wood. Yeah, I've got some in there because I will need a piston. In fact, I'll probably need a few of these, so let's make a few. But I'm definitely going to need a few of these. And let's just sleep the night away. So, we've got our few bits here. What we need to do now is make ourselves a press, which is metal press. There we go. So, 1 piston, 2 scaffolding, a redstone, and a heavy engineering block. It looks just like that. So, scaffold, redstone, scaffold, this piston, the heavy engineering block, and 2 conveyor belts. Now, my conveyors are all the way over here. There we go. We're going to need some wire connectors, so we might as well get some live wire as well. We've got the tough fabric, so we may as well insulate it. We need another piece of tough fabric. There we go. Let's insulate the wires so we don't electrocute ourselves every time we move. There we go. And then let's get ourselves the engineer's hammer. Like that. And, right. I'm just going to build it here temporarily. The presses are going to go here. Because I need to extend this. Because I have got another thing earmarked for this space. But, let's get this built, shall we? So, it was scaffold, redstone block. We need both the conveyor belts. Must make sure they go in the same direction, otherwise it won't work. And then we need this heavy engineering block there and a piston underneath. Which we need to make sure it's going in the right direction. This is the really annoying part of this. Oh, let me get a pickaxe. Right, try this again. Nope. There we go. Just like that. And then right click the piston with your press with the engineer's hammer. And we've got a metal press. Now, this does work with chests, and you don't need to mess around when it comes to inputting. I need to double check the output. Sorry, I don't need to double check the input. But that is a working press. Now we need to power it, so you put your power in there. And then we need the power to go into the side of it. So let's just break all that lovely work we did. It's about here. There we go. Like that. Connect up the cables. There we go. That has power, and just to show you, no electrocution. That tough fabric means that we can now walk through these cables without hurting ourselves. This makes everything a lot safer. But there we have a press. Now, we do need these, which require steel plates. So we need a plate cast first. That is 3 steel ingots and the pliers in the engineer's table. It also requires Energy's blueprint, which is iron, blue dye, and paper. So, iron's easy enough. Blue dye is simply lapis. As for the paper, we can use tree bark if we have a cutting board, which is just sticks and planks. Plank, you'll do. mean to put that there. There's this cutting board. Got any logs in here? It can't be out of oak logs. Oh. Right. Might need a bit more into. So let's get that many. Right. Put the chopping board there. Grab ourselves an axe, which needs repairing. I think one thing I'm going to do between episodes as well is upgrade all my equipment to metal, just so that it's going to be easier. Right. Go in there. Right. And you just right click. "32 stripped logs," which I can just turn into planks because why not? And 32 tree bark, which turns into paper. Is there anything else that's used for? Compost? Or just smelting? But a bit rubbish at that. Right. 3 paper, 3 lapis, or blue dye should I say, and piece of iron, engineer's blueprint. And that is all the presses. Yeah, all the moulds. So throw that into there, and these all show up now. So they will show up dark unless you've got the right ingredients, and then they'll light up. But now we've got a steel press. So right click the underside of the press, right click again, no, shift right click with an empty hand to take it back off, right click to put it on, and then in here, let's see. No, it doesn't auto output. Didn't think it did. But if we did want it to auto output, here's how we do it. We need one of those. So let's get a wooden hopper. And then we get a strip curtain, which uses string and sticks. Might as well use that to make a bit more string. There's a strip curtain. And there's this extracting conveyor. So you put this, make sure the arrow is pointing the direction you want the conveyor to travel. Put our chest up there. Throw our steel in. And we have steel pressed into steel plates. Now if we go back over here, throw those in, we can make gear cast. We can make, when I put the rest of these in, the rod cast, and we can make the wire cast. Got molds. I'm calling them cast, but the molds are there. So now, if I throw those in here for now, let's get this gear mold and throw in a little bit of iron. Don't know why I did that, because I realised as soon as I did it, there were no crafting benches near me. Let's just take those out and let's get them back up here. So, I need a few gears for a few builds. If I was to put an iron in there, doesn't go in. 2, 3, 4 iron. There we go. So 1 gear is 4 iron. Right. And the cable. we needed more wire. That is 1 for 1, which is already... No, it's 1 for 2, which is 1/6 of the price it was before. So we can definitely cable up everything. And as for the rods, because we are going to need quite a lot of steel rods, because we need a lot of scaffolding for some of the things that we're building. Be careful standing too close to this as well. You will pull stuff off of the conveyor belt. Oh, that is 1 to 2 as well. So we'll do one more. 24 steel rods. That is wonderful. That's going to make... Well, it's going to open the door to a lot of upgrades, because now we have got all that. So I can check that because we have made it. We can make vacuum tubes with iron, aluminium, copper, blue dye and paper to get the crafting components blueprint. So this is made iron, steel, and vacuum components, vacuum tubes. We are going to need these to make a few things. Floodlights would be nice, they'll light everything up. The garden cloche, great for 1-block farming, can be a bit laggy. Lanterns, flash bulbs. Oh, I get a feeling they're going to be needed for other stuff as well. But the crusher is something I do want. So I have to get the book and go to the crusher. That is quite a big build. But that works like a full-size, giant pulverizer basically. So once you've built up each layer like that, you right click it with the engineer's hammer and you get a crusher. Also, I think it needs a fair bit more power, so I'm probably going to power itself with a windmill here. But I'm going to do that a little bit later once we've got some more stuff for that to build that with. For now, I want this. I want to get lava. So we need a fluid pump and we need a fluid absorber. So, fluid pump. We need fluid pipes, we've got those. Iron plates. Not a problem. Where's the iron? Probably need a few iron plates, I might as well chuck them on. What are you? I'll chuck the spare in there. I am going to make another crafting bench to sit up here. Slot it there. So forever needs crafting. What is it? Pipes. There we go. Iron plates and the iron mechanical components, which can make with iron plates and copper, or with half the iron and copper in the crafting bench. I should make one manually for now, just so that I can get it done. And I need basic technium, which I've got there. Right. Still got copper on me, yes I have. Right, let's get the iron plates out of there. Do I still have lava in there? Yeah, I do. So, one fluid pump, mechanical component, make the fluid pump, and one fluid absorber, and then I'm probably going to need another fluid pump Actually, no, I won't. I wouldn't need another fluid pump. Do you know what? I am going to make another absorber anyway. And then yeah, just that many. Because these can be used to produce lava and water. And I do need some things that need an infinite water source. Namely, resource combiners for making the basic technium. But, let me go grab some blocks. I'm going to build this area up here. It helps if you just didn't place things completely in the wrong place. I'll throw them into the abyss. Right. You can't, because you're in the wrong place. Right. So, the fluid absorber, apparently, place it in the middle of a 3x3 area of some fluids to slowly collect them. Does not remove the adjacent fluid. So I'm going to need 8 buckets of lava. So, this is a good start. Throw these back in here. We're definitely going to be quizzing on the iron. How many blocks did I say I've got? 44 blocks coming. Yikes. Right. And then maybe mechanical pipes. I also need to break this for a minute, so for a second I thought it would have fall this way and just make a mess of everything. But no, it did what it was told, that's good. So pop you there. Put you back. You'll crack on to what you were doing. And then I'll go collect my 4 buckets of lava. So that, oh, it needs energy. Oh, you would, wouldn't you? Right. That's fine, that's fine. We've got this, and we have got 39 energy cables. So let's go under here. Let's see how close we get this. So it should be that one. Oh, that was close. Oh, yep, that hooks up nice. Right, now we'll get rid of these. Don't need those. there is power. And you are producing lava. And then into you. And if I go grab my configurator and pull, we have got infinite lava going in to our smeltery. So our super smeltery is now perfectly, fully automated. Well, auto-fueled. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, that makes me so much happier. That is perfectly done. So, we've got our press. We've got infinite lava going into our smeltery. All is looking good on the tech front. So the next job is going to build our crusher so that we can get the crushing and smelting of ores done a lot quicker. And we can start making Stirling dynamos. So they won't use creosote like these generators, so I'm not going to replace them yet. The generators only become Stirling. What's the dynamo? It's a compression dynamo, which uses fuel. Bronze, iron, bronze, redstone flux, which needs fluid craft with destabilized redstone and gold. So we're not making those just yet. But they use creosote, I believe. Biodiesel, refined triol. No, they don't. The magmatic uses lava. Numismatic kind of lapidary, disenchantment, golem. Oh, is there anything else that I can use the creosote for? See, that helps. So the generators, fluid crafters, and no, so just these. Oh, I didn't want to get rid of them, but they output like 20 FE per tick. These will output 40. So Stirling dynamos are going to be the way to go. But we also need water in a smeltery with bricks to make these aqua bricks that we then need to craft with lava to make obsidian, which combines with Constantine gears, technium plates, steel ingots, aluminium plates and invar ingots to make the advanced technium ingot with more lava. So we are going to need a lot of lava. So I am going to need another one of these building over here for when we start automating the advanced technium, as well as a couple of presses for plates and for gears. Ooh, we've got a lot more stuff to do. But that has already filled that up, so that's brilliant. So don't produce it very quickly, but produce it quick enough. That's what we like to see. So, I think we'll leave it there for today. Haven't looked into any of these yet, but crystallized mineral can go into dynamic integration. Or integrated dynamics, should I say. Get it right way around. Which does give us things like RF batteries, better storage system. So we may have to look into this as a like level 1 storage, or maybe a level 2 storage, depending on how you look at it, for all of this. So that we may look at as well. That might be my stream, looking at integrated dynamics and how we can make it work. I've had a lot of headaches with that mod, so we'll have to learn it all. So yeah, we're going to look at making our furnace. Could probably start looking at thermal generators as well for power. Generates 5 Fe per tick, and all it needs is lava and water around it. Which is better than windmills, I think. At least they are now. But yeah, that's it for today. So, if you liked the episode, hit the like button. If you really liked it, hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell to let you know when new episodes come out, as well as when I do my live streams. I stream the Minecraft pack over on YouTube, but if you head over to twitch.tv/Yorkshire Panda, I do stream this pack on there, as well as a few other things, like Forager, which I'll be getting back to this week, and Ark Survival Evolved, which I'll be streaming with my friend. So come and check us out, what's happening on there. Also, any questions about the pack, if you're stuck on anything, or if you've got a little bit of advice, I want to, help me with something, mention something that's going to make things a lot easier, by all means, jump into the comments, let me know. I do love hearing from you guys, and do try to reply back to everyone, so I hope to hear from you soon. But besides all that, you guys take it steady, have a good one. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.